What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K1 Show. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here. Yep. Well, for the kickoff of things, I go by the name as K1. The name of my show is the K1 Show. That's because a year ago on my podcast, I named my show the K1 Show. But me as an artist, I'm going by the name of SK1. Anyway, I want to talk about this whole thing with the United States. And not just the United States, across the world. Everybody going to do the same thing right now. It's no different. I don't care where you move at, I don't care where you go at, it's no difference. Because when they talk about one world government, that's what they meant. One world government. Everybody think that it's gonna be a time where as though the clock gonna turn back to 2019 and we can go where we left off in 2019. Sorry to tell you, 2019 is gone just like the year just went. And you take notice, change happened every year, so it's a change in every year. So as the year changed, it was already going into the direction that it wanted to go into. So the things that we know of are no longer there no more. Ain't nothing but a bunch of memories. Everybody liked the 90s that lived in the 90s. And I'm quite sure everybody that liked the 80s that lived in the 80s. And I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that liked the 70s that was, coming up in the 70s. In the early 2000s, everybody remember them days. Everybody remember how they were. Everything that we know from that time on up until now is gone. It's gone. See, they scare us. They tell us that we supposed to get vaccinated. We supposed to follow everything they want us to follow. So when that chip come and they ready to place that chip in you gonna do that too? Just saying. Who wanna be controlled? Because that's all they doing now. They controlling us now. They telling us that we gotta be stuck into a land that they want us into. They told us to wear the mask. We wearing a mask. They tell us to get the shot. We get the shot. They tell us to go out and vote. We go out and vote. They tell us to do all of that stuff. Let me ask you this. Have anybody seen any difference every time that you go out there and vote? Have anybody seen any difference? Because I'm still waiting to see what's this all about. I see no difference. We get promises that they always breaking because they don't care. If they cared, they wouldn't even be saying it. Why every time something happens, y'all got to say, well, we can only do what we can do. It's the world we live in. The crime rate's still going up. The numbers could be high as the COVID numbers right now. But I can't even say that word because me just starting out on my channel, YouTube ain't gonna have it. So if you want to hear anything else that I gotta talk about as far as that, just check out my podcast. I'll leave all the information that you can check out the podcast on. And I do got Patreon. I'll be over there shortly, because I'm still setting everything up over on my Patreon. So right now, I want to talk to my peoples on YouTube. You know, joy YouTube fam, because everybody need to hear what's real, and everybody need to hear the facts of what's real. Oh, and everything I'm talking, I went over, I studied, I researched, I did everything so I can have my facts straight. And let me say another thing, anything else is just my opinion. You can agree with me, you don't have to agree with me. I do have my right to my opinion also on certain things, so don't take it like I'm telling anybody anything. Please go and look and take and find out the information, that I'm speaking, and check the facts and check for yourself, because that's the only way you can feed your brain knowledge. Because school never fed us knowledge. They only taught you how to write. They taught you math. They taught you how to read. But when it comes to this history stuff, I don't believe nothing they say. Because that history that they taught us, that history don't exist. Trying to tell y'all. Certain things that they taught you could have been facts. I'm not going to say all of them weren't facts. But certain things that they taught you was stuff that they was trained to teach you. Now, I know there might be some teachers out there and be like, oh, yeah, we not doing this, and this is that. No, they brainwashing people. I'm trying to tell you, they brainwashing you. And if I sound like I'm crazy for saying this, well, I'd rather sound like I'm crazy than up saying this, instead of giving out information that I don't know nothing about. See, I never once came out my mouth and say school don't teach you a thing, because you can learn from school. I'm just saying what they taught you in school. That's all I'm saying. Like, go to school, because you can learn. That's where you get your education at. But also be mindful and know that they not going to teach you and tell you everything. This stuff you got to find out on your own. You got to find this stuff out on your own. Because if they teach you everything, then they giving you the secret. They giving you the secret. This whole United States is based on secret and lies and BS at the end of the day. So, I mean, what can I say? So, let me jump on this. As we set another year, and as we get into almost mid part of the year, it's not quite there yet, but we are into the third month of the year. President Biden almost in his 60 days, as until this month. Yeah, as until this month. He almost into his 60 days. Because last month he was already into his 30 days. So now he almost into his 60 days. He got 30 more days. Really not even 30 more days, because he said his first 100 days. So he got all the way up until there near May. To show us that he can handle what he said he gonna handle. And like I said, everything that come out my mouth is my opinion. And I'm not bashing nobody, but I wasn't feeling nothing he said before he became the president. And don't get me wrong, I ain't really was feeling nothing Trump was saying. So it don't make no difference to me. I don't follow behind them. I don't look up to them. They human just like anybody else. They lie just like anybody else. They tell you things just like anybody else. They there to make money just like anybody else. And another thing, stop making it about blacks, man. We don't need you to vouch for us. You don't know our struggles. You don't know our pains. You don't know none of that. You only did it to get your votes, Doug. You only did it to get your vote. Because you say that you can stand up for us. And you ran it. Yeah, that's what y'all call politics. And you ran it until you won. You did it until you won. We don't need you to have any celebrity to come out this way and that way and everywhere, man, for you to get somebody vote because you picked a certain celebrity that somebody follow behind. We don't need you to do that, man, just to get our vote. But you did it. You did it. When you picked the vice president, you picked a black vice president. She not fully black, but she got some Indian in her. But you picked somebody that you knew that if I pick this woman, the blacks gonna vote. You did it. You did your mission. Why should I trust you? Why should I trust you? See, the shaky part was you had a strategy. Your strategy was on the opposite side. You ran up against a few. You was a Republican. You turned Democrat so you can go up against Donald Trump. That's cool. I mean, did what you had to do. But your game plan helped you. And now you trying to run things that Obama used to run. You're not Obama. You was up under Obama, but you're not Obama. You trying to reverse and make history go backwards when we trying to move forward. We trying to move forward. We trying not to go back to how it was when any other presidents was in chair. I don't care what president. We moving forward. We want to see something different. We want to see something better. But you don't want to change it. You may change it a little, but be careful with it because it can get worse. And y'all talking about y'all want to stop this deadly disease that's killing millions of people. I ain't gonna say thousands, millions of people. The popularity going down, Doug. It's going down. And we should have you. Nope. That's all I'm saying. Nope. And people better wake up. I'm just saying, people better wake up, because if you don't wake up, you're gonna be sleeping. And as you sleep, they just gonna go by us. They just gonna do what they wanna do to us. And they ain't gonna care. And y'all say that we in a land of free. I don't feel like I'm in a land of free. I don't feel like I can do whatever I want. I still got a job. Thank God for that. But in these days of time, we all need a job. I'm going to say this. We all need to run our own business too. Because at the end of the day, when the job ready to get rid of you because you don't want to take that shot they talking about taking, they gonna get rid of you anyway. So you could be working now, but later on, they can get rid of you. They can get rid of you. So, with that being said, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. I'm always gonna be on here. I ain't gonna promise every day, every week. But that's the start. That's the start. And I know y'all heard this somewhere else before. But I wanted to talk about it. I don't trust nothing. I don't trust them. We all can grow together. Till next time.